Hey everybody, welcome to Beers with Braveheart, the beer cast with good suds and best buds. I'm joined again today by my best bud, Will. And today is... Okay. Well, on that note, today is a very special episode. Today is the first installment of what we're calling Head to Head. So basically what Head to Head is what we're going to do is we took one type of beer, for this case, a lager, American lager, and we found an objectively not very good version and an objectively good version. Easy there, Tiger.
Sorry.
So, like I said, today we chose lager. So for the lager, for the not very good, we did Busch beer, made by Anheuser-Busch. Then for the objectively good, we chose Anchor Steam beer. Now, as you can see, we both have two beers in front of us. They are both of very different colors, but I can tell you that they are both similar types of beer. Specifically, Busch beer is a pale lager with an ABV of 4.3% and an IBU of not applicable. And it was introduced in 1955 as Busch Bavarian beer, but it was changed to just Busch beer in 1979. There's also Busch Light, Busch Ice, and Busch NA, which is a non-alcoholic version. It is the second most popular of the Anheuser-Busch brands behind just regular Budweiser. Anchor Steam, however, is also a lager. It's actually technically known as a California Common Lager, and it has an ABV of 4.9%. Now, it's from Anchor Brewing, which is in San Francisco. And I forgot to mention that Busch is in St. Louis, Missouri. Anheuser-Busch. But Anchor Brewing was started in San Francisco during the California Gold Rush when Gottlieb Brechtle arrived from Germany. And then in 1896, Ernst F. Baruth and his son-in-law, Otto Schinkel Jr., bought the old brewery on Pacific Avenue and named it Anchor. That brewery, unfortunately, burned down in the fires following the 1906 earthquake.
Good.
But it was quickly rebuilt at a different location in 1907. Anchor Steam derives its unusual name from the 19th century.
Get the fuck out of here.
The term steam was a nickname for beer brewed on the West Coast, and specifically California.
Oh, wow. Cool.
The reason is, in those times, they had to brew it under primitive conditions and without ice. So, it likely relates to the original practice of fermenting the beer on San Francisco's rooftops in cool climate. The foggy night air would naturally cool the fermenting beer, creating steam coming off the warm pans.
Holy shit, that's awesome.
So steam is just a name for California beer.
Awesome.
And it stuck, and Anchor then was like, Anchor Steam. There you go. So, now that we know that, let's move on to the meat. Now, I have poured both beers into both of these glasses.
Right.
But you did not watch me pour them.
Nope, I was not in the room, so I don't know which is which.
So that's what we're going to try to see, is can you tell a shitty beer from a good beer just by taste alone? I think you can. The fact that they're two different colors is another tip-off. Maybe.
But, I mean, is darker good? No,
I don't
maybe.
know. I
Is
guess
lighter
we're going to
good?
find out.
I
don't know. Maybe. For a lager? I don't know. But let's see. Which one do you start off with?
I'll take door number 3. 2.
That one right
No,
there.
I'll try this one.
This one, okay.
So this one is darker.
This one's darker.
The bubbles are bubblier, obviously.
I don't know. Yours, especially, is consistently bubbling. There's one line that's going straight up.
Yeah, but there's more bubbles.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Well, here.
Ooh.
Drink it. Drink it.
Sink it.
Ooh. You don't like it?
Tastes like a lager.
Yeah. Look at the color, though. It's definitely got a decent gradient when you move it around. It's kind of interesting.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
All right.
Gonna try this lighter
Lighter one?
less urinary tract infection.
Oh, how's it smell? I don't smell anything.
I don't smell shit. So
Dink it?
Dink.
Drink it.
It's pure water.
Yeah.
Super light.
Shout out to Rent and Link, by the way. We're totally stealing that, but we've modified it, so don't sue us, please.
Which? What'd you steal?
Dink it and ink it. I'm saying dink it and drink it.
What do they say? Sink
dink it and sink it. So we'll say clink it and drink it. Bam! Done.
What do they say?
Dink it and sink it.
Oh, they do. Oh, I copied them.
You did.
Oh shit! I'm sorry. I like their show.
We'll clink it and drink it.
I think I'm more upset about finishing both of them.
I realize that means we have to drink 2 beers. I mean, we get to on Beers with Braveheart. Do you not like lagers very much?
Not really.
Well, this was a good one to start with.
So good. Yeah, good show. I think this is Busch. I think this is Anchor Steam.
Yeah? You're right.
Okay.
You got it, yeah.
Yeah. And the reason I say that is this has much more complex flavor.
Yeah. Yeah. The Busch went flat kind of right away.
Yeah.
Kind of within seconds. You had said before you've never had either of these.
No.
I don't think I'd have regular Busch. I'd have Busch Light, I think, which is even more like water. Yeah. But Anchor is very tasty. They have a very good brand. They have a really good porter too.
But it's really bitter. This is way more bitter than I was expecting for a lager.
To be honest, I didn't really taste it like that until you just said it.
But maybe it's just because it's from San Francisco and they're bitter for being such pieces of shit.
Does smugness transfer into bitterness? I guess.
I think so.
Really, it does. I want Taco Bell.
Yeah, I do too. That smells good. So let's see what's going on this Busch can. The big one. Dun dun.
So here's another thing for purchasing. A 6-pack of Anchor Steam is about, at Pavilions, it was $9. It's a 6-pack of 6 12-ounce bottles. This was one 25-ounce can, $2. So if you get 3 of these, it's about equivalent. It's even still a little bit more, and it's about $3 cheaper. But is it $3 better to have?
You have beautiful eyes. Do you know that? You have really beautiful eyes.
I literally have never seen my eyes ever.
Your eyes are beautiful.
I've only seen reflections. Only in reflection in the star.
God, why are we doing this?
Why did we agree to this? So you got it right on which is which.
Yeah, good.
Good.
Yeah, good.
Which do you like better then? It sounds like you don't really like either.
I don't like either. This is the Busch is much easier to drink. Oh, God, it's gross.
This is definitely a chugging beer, which is an advantage, I would say, because because it's so cheap, you can get a lot for a party.
You think it make it easier?
Or something. I think it makes it easier because it's.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The thing is, when you drink a lot of it, it's nice and sweet at the end.
It's what I wanted. The honey.
The pollination one?
Yeah, the pollination. It's what I wanted.
Yeah.
that like
That's
sweet.
that's
creaminess.
that's an interesting thought. If you sip this, it tastes awful. If you chug this, it tastes awful. Huh.
Yeah, we should get Taco Bell.
I agree. Before we drive over there, let's finish our beers.
Yeah, that's a good idea. So what?
Clink it and drink it. Those will be lost. Oh, that is not a chugging beer. Oh my god. I took a big gulp. Oh, fuck. Man, a big gulp is... Big gulps, huh? Well, see you later.
So what do you want to accomplish with this segment? What is the big thing that you want to really see as a result, or what are you testing?
We're testing to see if the better beers are really worth it. Right? So these are $10 for 6-pack. This is a $2 for one. So really, for equivalent of a 6-pack would be 3 of these, because it's a 25-ounce can, would be $6. So is Anchor Steam so much better that it's worth the extra $3? I think in this case, yes. I like the Anchor Steam a little bit better. But it also depends on what kind of beer drinking activity you're going to be doing. If you're going to watch football and it's like, hey, let's get a good beer and let's just hang out and drink, or if you're going to smoke cigars or just kind of hang out and chill, crack open a cold one with the boys. Know what I'm saying? Shit, son. I think Anchor Steam is worth the extra $3. If you want to get fucked up, if you want to play beer games and drinking games, Busch is the way to go.
Yeah, if you want to play fuck, murder, fuck, without the murder, Busch.
Which coincidentally did 9/11.
He did.
It did.
They're going to tell you he
It's
did.
just a
But
fact.
if it wasn't for the chemtrails, he wouldn't have done it. But the chemtrails are actually controlling what we're all thinking right now.
Where did your tinfoil hat go? It's in the wash. Don't wash it. Don't wash shit. Oh, hell yeah.
Oh, we did it. Oh.
Okay, see, that was more pleasant. So for this, head-to-head, I would say Anchor Steam wins. For me, it definitely is. It's still worth the majority of my time drinking. Really, I don't drink very much except for here now.
Yeah, same.
Sometimes at dinner I'll get a beer or lunch, and then sometimes on football Sundays, you know, I'll be watching the Packers game or something, I'll open a beer. But for the most part, this is where I drink. So I want to have something that is flavorful and nice and complex and makes me think and makes me question who did 9/11.
It was Busch. I'm the same way. I don't drink beer except for this.
Yeah.
And my girlfriend and I usually drink wine. Like, I love wine more than anything.
We can have a wine episode too.
Yeah, maybe.
Wine with wieners.
Wine and dine with...
Oh my god, we should do wine with wieners and get like different kind of sausages and pair them to wine.
Oh my god.
You know it's a good idea.
Yeah, it's a good idea.
That's a really good idea.
So
this was the first episode of Head to Head. What is your result? What do you think? What do you pick?
I agree. I think the Anchor Steam was much more delicious. But I think they serve two different purposes. Busch is a fucking shitty brand. They should die in a fucking pit.
Okay.
Other than that, San Francisco fucking sucks.
It's fine, but they make fine beer.
Yeah.
The porter is really... I said it before. The Anchor Porter is really good.
Maybe.
Maybe. But
yeah. Fuck San Francisco.
So if you're looking for a beer that is tasty, but it's a little bit more expensive, let's go with Anchor Steam. But if you want to like fuck shit up, get Busch. That's gonna be it. We finished all of our beers, and now we're gonna go get Taco Bell. I'm Braveheart. This is William Guillaume. Like, share, and subscribe. Follow us on Instagram and YouTube. Thank you for coming.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you for having us here. And the end.
Yeah.